Okay, this is the Chromatic Greatsword Cultist. We are in Sirene's Island. Dancing classes, which is the very first flag of the level, is up there. Just go west, go left into the building, down the rope, grapple, find the paint cage. And from the paint cage, you'll ride this little guy over here. And the Greatsword Cultist is right here. I'm using Sciel, Maelle, and Monoco because we have her breaking rules, which is going to destroy all of the shield's targets. The Greatsword Cultist, every single time she takes a turn, she'll put like 8 shields on. So we have to get rid of them through breaking rules or go through them using Chevalier Piercing, which deals damage, increased damage for each shield that's on the target and goes through the shield. So we're going to be using those two. It is very important to, if you want to do it this way, it's very important that Maelle has the highest speed value. For me, she's at 664. Sciel is at 655. And then Monoco's at 588. So it's going to look like Maelle, Sciel, Monoco, but she's going to get her shields. Monoco's going to go through them. Maelle is going to remove them, and Sciel's then going to be able to damage her. So that's the goal. And I'll write it all out in the description so you can process it that way as well, because I know it could be a little confusing. And then she's weak to dark. So Monoco is using fire, I guess. Maelle is using fire as well. And then she's using her dark Shatian one. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is mark her. And it should be noted you can mark through shields.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make her defenseless. That's going to allow Maelle to take a second turn the first time we use breaking rules. Because if the target's in defenseless, they'll be able to play a second turn. So while she's open and without shields, I'm going to play this to make her defenseless for 3 turns. Okay, so here come the shields. Dodge, dodge, jump, counter, dodge, dodge, and dodge. Yeah, every time. Okay, so now his sword, or his weapon that he has a starting in agile. That's also like why I chose it. I know I pointed out that it was fire, but it should have pointed out that it starts him in agile. Chevalier Piercing is an agile mask skill. And this is the one that will go through his shields. And it'll go through his shields regardless of the mask you have on. But if you have the agile mask on, it will also do increased damage. Okay, so now they're defenseless. They're losing a lot of their health, and we are going to remove all of the shields.
Take down that shield. Let's spill some ink.
Okay, so now we're going to break her with Fleuret Fury. It's a single high target physical damage. We're not in Virtuos, but that's okay, and we can break her. I'm going to mark her again. And that was my fault, because you can see we have a gradient charge. I could have finished her off. I still am having trouble remembering that gradient charges exist. So if I were to redo Sciel's turn, I would do a gradient charge and then follow up with marking or whatever, and you could have completely finished her off. But as it stands, now we have to do like another turn. because I wasn't paying attention. And he doesn't have any AP. I'm gonna give AP actually to Maelle, who probably doesn't need it, but she's gonna be going next after, and I'll make sure she's got it. Because I could have used his gradient too, but okay. Breaking rules. No longer defenseless, so we're not gonna get to play a second turn, but it should be okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, we'll go ahead and absorb. Oh, I don't have enough. Well, we'll use the gradient that I wanted to use earlier because it is a lovely dark attack that will apply a ton of foretell. Not that it's necessary, but here we go. There you go. So that setup worked for me, especially making sure that they are in that order based on their speed number in their combat stats in the top right. So we just got a new weapon for Verso. Sort by level. Bonus damage from Perfection applies to all allies at half value. Bonus damage no longer applies to Verso. Perfection gained is increased by 1 while powerful, and support skills cost 1 less AP. And then behind her, I'm going to let the rewards finish loading up, showing on the screen.
Oh,
It's called
lovely.
Effective Heal. Double all heals received. So there you go. There's the Chromatic Greatsword Cultist, the Effective Healed Picto, and whatever weapon we just got for Verso. I don't have it written in front of me. So there you go.